What's up guys, welcome to Vintage Genetics, where it is all about classic bodybuilding. And do remember how I say this, because it does relate to the end of this video. Anyway, we are training the back, and today I'm going to show you exactly what I do as a post-workout routine after training pretty much any muscle group. But today it's going to be a back day, as you can see, starting out with some pull-up exercises. Did two variations, the small grip and the wide grip, then doing some V-bar pull downs. Actually already did some barbell rows as well. Just showing you some of the exercises that I do to show you that it was quite an intense workout with a lot of volume and a lot of reps. I was pretty much done in about 1.5 hours of working out, and that has to do with what I do afterwards as well. And I actually like this specific exercise you're seeing right here because we don't have hammer strength equipment at this gym. I like to use a very sturdy bench like this and simply use the cables to pretty much mimic the movement, pretty much any movement of a hammer strength machine, by able to squeeze unilaterally, by able to use a rope or a handle or any other attachment to the cables to pretty much mimic the the movement of a hammer strength machine. Now this one is a new one that I like to do for the lower lats as well. I'm pretty much using a neutral grip pull down attachment, and this is one of the later sets. But as you can see, the bench, you can't really see it at the beginning, you can see the bench is set at an incline, allowing me to actually push down into my lats instead of just making it a regular lat pull down, which is pretty awesome. And of course, it's always important to keep tracking the progress that you make with any given muscle group. And that's why I think lean bulking is very important, to be able to see what your muscles and your physique still look like after doing a workout. Because if you're doing a lean bulk or a bulk in general and you start to lose too much definition, how are you going to determine if you're making the right choices? And here I have to say I'm pretty content.
All right guys, the post-workout routine starts after training any muscle group. It doesn't matter which one. I always like to do some vacuums. Normally I would just do 3 sets of 15 seconds like most people like to do, or in the morning for example. But now I'm going to do vacuums for 10 minutes straight using very shallow breaths, breathing technique. So keep the air very shallow, so your lungs are never filled with air, just a little bit to be able to sustain the vacuum. So you're going to pull your belly button towards your spine and then suck it all in, blow out all the air, suck in your stomach. Keep it like that for 30 shallow breaths. So don't breathe too quickly, of course. So just breathe slowly but very shallowly. And then you do a couple of other exercises with your leg up, one leg up for 30 reps, then the other leg up for 30 reps, until you finish 10 minutes of keeping the vacuum tight. So that's my first post-workout part of the routine.
So here I'm doing one of the exercises using the legs, basically a scooping motion or a biking motion with one leg, keeping the waist as tight as possible. Repeat with the other side.
Also, after you finish a lot of reps with the legs, then 5 minutes have passed, and then you will do 2 side poses. Breathe out all the air again, and then hold the stomach for 30 shallow breaths. So look at that bicep pump, it's there. Anyway, breathe it all out and suck it in.
Alrighty, so we just finished the workout. We did the vacuum exercises, which is the start of the post-workout routine. The next thing is, of course, nutrition. Now, right after the workout, as soon as possible, I kind of want to have a whey protein shake, and I prefer the whey isolate. Why? Because after the whey isolate shake, I want to have a meal quite soon after as well. Like within 20-30 minutes after the shake, I just want that initial boost of muscle protein synthesis, and then lengthen it by adding an actual meal to it. Make sure you can actually grow from not only protein makes you grow, it repairs you, but you need some extra bolus of calories on top of that to make you grow throughout the day. So what do I use? Of course, my own brand, Gladiator Pro Sports Whey Isolate. This one has more than 90 grams protein per 100 grams, so 91 grams. That's a very high yield. It's been professionally tested, lab tested. Very, very soon on becomegladiator.com, you can order not only this whey isolate, which you can already right now, you can pre-order it and you will already receive an email, but the official web shop online will be available very quickly with an essential amino acid supplement, omega-3s, multivitamin, creatine, pre-workouts, you name it, all with scientifically proven dosages that work. But here, I already put in everything, as you can see. I actually put in some cinnamon as well, because first of all, it tastes good and it's very good for insulin sensitivity right after the workout, for the post-workout meal, which has more carbs, of course. A scoop of the whey isolate and some creatine. 5 grams of creatine after every single workout. Simply no downsides to it. Always good for strength, fullness, power, muscle growth, etc. So I'm going to drink that right now and then show you what I do right after. Alright, so I just had the shake. I actually added quite a lot of water because water is very important for muscle growth. Even though you think, what, it doesn't have any calories and it doesn't even have any nutrients in there, why is it important? Well, before working out you need a lot of water, because even if you are only 1 to 2% dehydrated, you will lose a lot of strength. Your 1 rep max is a lot lighter and you simply will be in a catabolic state because your muscle mass is actually mostly comprised of water. So if you have not enough water in your system, it's actually going to decrease the amount of muscle you can build, which is also why I advocate for creatine, because it holds more water, intracellular water, which means cells inside of the water inside of the muscle cell. It holds it there and it promotes anabolism, aka muscle growth. So add a lot of water in your post-workout shake as well. Then it sits much easier in the stomach, and it actually, it has to drink down like water. If it's too thick, the thicker it is, the longer it's going to take to absorb, and you want the protein to be absorbed as fast as possible to create a high spike in leucine and a high spike in muscle protein synthesis. But now, the next part of this post-workout routine, so we just had the shake about 10 minutes ago. Now we're going to do something that is very beneficial for the back, so we're going to lay back right here. Whoopsie doopsie, we're going all the way to the back. Always feels a little weird at the start. Whew! Man, that looks good, eh? But as you can see, I'm all the way upside down. Pretty much. First of all, the head becomes a little red at the start, but once you get used to this positioning, it's not that bad. So what you want to do is actually put your arms behind you. This is, by the way, an inversion table. What it does is it literally, because I just did train my back, and I compressed my spine, I compressed the back muscles. There's a lot of tension there right now, and if you want more recovery, if you want the spine to become more healthy over time, then you simply, after squatting or doing any heavy exercise that puts pressure on the back, you should decompress the back again. A way to do that is by dead hangs, for example, on a pull-up bar, and hang like that, really relax entire musculature, and you can literally feel your back pulling apart a little bit. But that's what I feel right now as well, but this time I'm not doing any effort. And that is the difference. Try to hang on a bar for 5 to 10 minutes without any aid, and it's going to be very difficult. So what I'm doing here is simply laying back just like this. There's the floor. I can pretty much touch it. Just lay back like this for 10 minutes. Right now I can feel in my lower back a little bit of a pinching feeling. And in about 10 minutes that feeling will be gone, meaning that the pressure and the stress has been relieved at least a little bit. Now, this is not essential, but I love to do it because every single, little detail you add to your routines throughout the day, throughout the months, throughout the years will definitely add up and give you more recovery, just a better life quality in general as well, because I always used to have a lower back pump even when walking outside for too long, and now that is entirely gone. So yes, all the blood goes to your head, but at the same time your back is being relieved as well. So I'm gonna be like this for 10 minutes and then show you
the post-workout meal. Oh yes. Alrighty, just finished that inversion table session, about 10 minutes, and I gotta say, when you stand up, it feels so much better. Your lower back simply feels that much more free, less tension, just feel a lot better in general. And you know, for a lot of people, that part of the body has a lot of tension in general because of the, you know, you sit down a lot, your hip flexors are tight, anterior pelvic tilt, etc., etc. So using an inversion table, if you can use it, then I would definitely recommend it. Do again at least after every back and leg session. But anyway, let's check out the post-workout meal. And as you can see right here, we've got some white fish, not kind of really white anymore, but I marinated it in some soy sauce, giving me some sodium to replenish the amount I sweated out during the workout. We've got some avocado, some healthy fats, also containing a lot of potassium, also a great mineral to replenish. We've got some white vegetable right here, some cauliflower, and some white rice, basmati rice. No turmeric this time because I actually was in a rush, so just cooked the rice, just cooked everything basically, put it together in this, and I'm going to enjoy it. But I always have some salt here at the gym to make sure if it doesn't taste, you know, if it tastes bland, simply add some salt. If you don't have anything planned like a photo shoot or anything, you can use it and enjoy yourself. Alright, so that's basically my post-workout routine. Pretty simple, but I just wanted to show you guys in case you were curious. So I do the workout, then I basically do the vacuum work, then I have my shake of whey isolate, then I do the inversion table, and then I have my post-workout meal and just relax. Make sure to get all the nutrients in my body and the muscles that I trained, and just go to work and enjoy the rest of my day. Usually I like to train after at least having my breakfast. So usually nowadays I train in the early afternoon. So I have my breakfast, I wait 2 hours, and then I work out. Sometimes I do cardio before breakfast. And then I have the rest of the meals of the day after the post-workout meal. So around 6 meals a day. Then make sure to have at least 8 hours of sleep for optimal recovery, and that's basically how it goes every single day in the life of a bodybuilder. But anyway, let's go on to the next message. Alright, now for the 400k subscriber appreciation, obviously I really appreciate all subscribers of the YouTube channel. It's been an amazing journey so far, and I gotta really thank you for watching all the videos. A lot of positive feedback, so to even have achieved this milestone is incredible. And I'm going to go up higher and higher. Just like in bodybuilding and classic physique, I want to get to the #1 spot, and I want the same thing for this channel. So thank you very much. This is only the very beginning. But now I want to show you a new item that is in the Vintage Genetics store combined with this 400k subscriber appreciation post. So let's check it out. Kaboom! Here we have the new Vintage Genetics vintage scoop neck oversized workout shirt. This is one that has been released. It's been custom made entirely. We made sure to get a lot of them in the Vintage Genetics store, along with a different color, a lighter color as well. As you can see, the scoop neck is quite big, so upper chest and traps are needed, but I really love it for the old school workouts. No matter what you train, if you just don't want to show your physique but still have a nice and airy shirt to train in, legs, back, chest, arms, doesn't matter. This is the back right here, also showing the traps, just like this. And it's also available in a light gray, as I mentioned. But here's the thing, I will have an introduction sale for this item. Use 400k as a discount code on the vintagegenetics.com store for 10% off of any of the scoop neck shirts. But also, I want to challenge one of you to do the best Wesley Vissers impression you can do to get a $100 free coupon on the website. And a free of one of these shirts on top of that, sent to your address no matter where you live in the world. So if you think you can tell me how to stay golden, or if you know that it's all about classic bodybuilding, make sure to let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram, tag me in a story, send a video via YouTube, doesn't matter how you do it. If you do it, let me know by tagging me in Vintage Genetics channel, hashtag Vintage Genetics channel, and then I will know to look for that hashtag and I will find your
video. Anyway, the winner of that will be shown on this YouTube channel and Instagram, and your Instagram tag, and if you have a YouTube channel, will also be notified and put in that post. So again, thank you very much for watching. Go to the website vintagegenetics.com to check out this and a lot more old school equipment. I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to stay gold.